he returned me to my family, that he was tired of the marriage. I wasn't okay for him. But a lot transpired during the marriage. A lot. There was a lot of, there was domestic violence, physical, verbal, emotional, a lot of infidelity, a lot of children outside our marriage. So there was just, I don't want to go into too many details, but basically it went really rough. There were good times, but the bad times were really rough and sour. So we have 3 kids together.
What's the age of the children?
The first is 14, the second is 8, and the third is 2. So the third, initially we wanted 2 kids. So later on, he was insisting that he wanted the third kid. After, we had actually separated a couple of times. I left twice or 3 times, if I remember, but I would come back and try to see if we can work things out. Let me state that right from the first year of our marriage, that was when domestic violence started. Right from the first year of our marriage, cheating started. He brings women to our home. Before I even moved into the home, he had brought a lady to the home. Let me explain. When we got married, 2011, October, we did our registry. We hadn't moved in together because we're still trying to gather up money for rent. So he was courting with a friend. We call him Bro Sam. His name is Samuel. So I was with my mom in my family house. So I gave birth 2012 February. So I gave birth through CS. So for health reasons, they had to do a CS cesarean session for the delivery. So we used out of what we were saving up for rent to pay up for the bills. So we still had to stay apart for some time to gather up again. So eventually we rented the place. But it was a place they carved out of a main house. They carved out a room and parlor. So we had to wait for them to fix the place. So it was taking a while. So he said he would move in so that they can hasten up. So I still stayed in my family house because our baby was about 2 or 3 months then. And I couldn't move in. The nets were not fixed. The place wasn't okay. So less than a month into him moving there, he called a lady. The lady is the sister to the guy he was courting with. She does massage. She works with a spa. And according to him, maybe she had a thing for him or something. I don't know. So you called this same lady into your home without telling me. I wasn't aware. Alone, through the night. What was going to happen? So in the middle of the night, I don't know what transpired, but they started fighting.
Who told you this?
He eventually called me. So early in the morning, he called me during the heated, even the landlords, they were aware. So he called me, I see this lady's making trouble. I said, what is she even doing there in the first place? He said he wanted her to massage. I said, God. So eventually, I don't know how they sorted it. So early in the morning, I went to the house because it's not too far from my family house. So I was like, I didn't meet him at home. So I called him. He said, oh, you have the strength to quickly rush and see what's going on, but you don't have the strength to do the right thing. We had not even started living together. That was just few months into our marriage.
And what does it mean by not